everybody, welcome back to our channel. My name is Mike.
And Sham.
And in today's video, she has me reacting to...
I've already seen it, but this is going to be a reaction video to another relationship topic. As you can see, this is how we were last week because we're giving you guys all the videos.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're on social media like I am, which probably half of you are not, seeing all these clips, but there was this viral video a couple weeks ago from Dana Chanel. I don't know much about her. I guess she's a celebrity or something. I don't know what she is, but the clip popped up and it was talking about sex. And since somebody been wanting to bring up sex on this channel, this is a nice way to get a little bit into the topic.
Yeah.
Get the feet wet.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Should we talk about more about sex life or?
No. Keep it in the bedroom.
You be just over here just killing the mood. She be killing
it.
My God.
But yeah, I thought this was a good one because I feel like every relationship has struggles, and this is one area that I know we can get better in. So I figured Mike will enjoy this one because he's gonna agree with everything she says.
Yeah. And
I'm just gonna give my 2 little cents.
Not everything. We'll see. We'll see. I don't even know.
We've come a long way from some of this.
I always have a two-sided, but the two-sided is always a 60-40% sided. You know what I mean? It's like,
what does that even mean?
That means that I agree 60%, but then I can disagree 40%.
Interesting. Interesting. So yeah, we're gonna dive into this reaction, a little conversation starter, you know, and see where we go from here. See what she got to say and just react to that. Let me let this commercial play out because I'm on this channel.
Use sex as a weapon against your husband and have sex often is probably some of the most extraordinary advice I never got. As a working mom, we get tired, exhausted, overwhelmed. But it is dangerous to neglect our husband's needs. And I'll explain to you why. Sex is...
Okay.
So she said never withhold. Withhold, she used the word? Let me play that first.
No, I think what she's trying to say is pretty much...
Oh, she said never use sex as a weapon against your husband.
So that's the title of the video. We're going to put it down below in the description in case you guys are interested. You guys want to go watch it?
Yeah, because I think she did a full either podcast or interview or something. So
yeah, so you guys can actually look at it and just kind of
process
do,
the whole thing.
Make your own 2 cents to it. But from what I'm getting at, the first part of it, she's saying,
don't use sex as a weapon.
She's a busy mom. She was never given the tools or the advice of being a mother and a wife at the same time. And then she's saying never neglect the husband.
Yeah.
I kind of get it.
That's what I was saying. I kind of get what she's saying.
I get where she's getting at there, but I feel like maybe trying to actually have a family moment. You gotta realize when the kids come into play. In case you didn't have any kids and you don't know, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you already know this. When kids come into play, it's no more a 2 people relationship. Now you have 3 or however many kids you got relationship. So it's you have to be able to enjoy. In my opinion, for me, you have to be able to enjoy the moment as a family. And then, later on, maybe you guys can actually do something.
Yeah, you have to balance. You have to balance and make time for each unit, if that's the case. Make time for your kids by yourself. Make time for the kids with the husband and the kids.
Yeah.
Family, sometimes I see people take family vacations, but then they also take couples trip. You need your couple time to make sure that stays intact, but you also need your family time. So let's watch a couple more seconds of it and see.
Have sex often is probably some of the most extraordinary advice I never got. As a working mom, we get tired, exhausted, overwhelmed. But it is dangerous to neglect our husband's needs. And I'll explain to you why. Sex is such a huge part of a man's identity. It's the way he emotionally bonds with us. And it's crazy because God wired his body this way. When a man experiences an orgasm, His body releases the bonding hormone, oxytocin, in such extraordinary amounts. I mean, women experience it as well, but men do 400% times more. And so that skin-to-skin contact mixed with an orgasm creates deep connection. And I never just want to be a great mom. I never just want to be killing it in the workplace. But I desired for my husband to find me to be a good lover. Look forward to coming home to me. And through difficult conversations, because I was never taught this kind of stuff, I had to learn how to not look at sex as a chore or another responsibility on my to-do list, but enjoy my husband feeling respected and honored and wanted. Imagine if one day our husband came home and said, I don't feel like having sex with you. We would be massively offended and hurt. And so men need sex. It's how they came from the factory.
Okay, let's pause it real quick. So how do you feel about that?
No, I that is why I chose this video to react to, because I think, again, none of us are perfect.
Yeah.
You know, I had my time, especially with the IVF, well, before the IVF, but with fertility issues, I should say, where it became a chore. Mm-hmm. And that's when I feel like I went through a period of just like not enjoying it the way I should. You remember that part? Mm-hmm. It just became so like she said, a chore, where everything was a schedule. You had to do it this time, this day, make sure this, make sure that, to make sure to see if we would get pregnant and stuff. And so it became just like not enjoyable anymore. So I wouldn't say, like at the beginning she said, don't use it as a weapon. Yeah. So I don't think I was like using it as a weapon in any way at any point. But I feel like I went through a phase where I just wasn't enjoying it anymore. And it wasn't nothing he was doing or me not doing. It was just the stress yeah. of the trying to get pregnant. So after I watched this video and I was like processing the video and just thinking about things, because that's how I am. Things are always in my head. And I was thinking of us like going from getting married to trying to have a baby. I would say if I could go back, I would not bring up baby right away. If that makes sense. Okay. So to me, if you get married, just even if in your mind you're like, if I get pregnant, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm ready.
That's what I was gonna say.
But we shouldn't have made it
like, oh, okay.
But it's just the way things happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't even our fault per se, because we were open to just enjoying the next few months and seeing if it happened. But what messed us up was the first month being an issue, going to the doctor, and then it became a job. Mm-hmm. So I think if that situation didn't happen that first month where my period was late and I went to the doctor and I had all these tests ran, that's where it all started.
Yeah.
Per
so
se.
I agree. I agree with you, because I feel like at the beginning, like once we got married, we're like, you know, we
were excited.
We should have agreed at the beginning, like, okay, let's just, you know, not use protection. If it happens, it happens. If it don't,
but that's what we did. But because the next month the issue came up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If that issue didn't come up where my period was late and I went to the doctor because I thought something was wrong, but it was just those few months, maybe the first year, I would say. They always say that. Give yourself like a year, I think. If I'm not mistaken. People always say that. Like a year after marriage or something.
I didn't know that.
But it's just the way things happen in our timeline. It was like, let's do it, let's have fun and see what happens. Period was late, came on, but I had already scheduled a doctor's appointment at that point. Went to the doctor, oh, you're not ovulating. Mm-hmm. And that's where it all started going downhill from there in terms of the infertility journey. Mm-hmm. Whereas, like he said, period wasn't late and we were just having fun, doing what we do, and then a year went by and then nothing happened. Then we could have, but yeah, we just went through a period where it became a job.
Yeah.
And it got to the point where it upset him sometimes, where it wasn't to the point where he was like mad, but he was kind of like frustrated because he would want it. And I'm just like, no, not today. No.
No.
Or I would be like, just lay there and he's like,
yeah. Yeah. And
he used to give me a lot of those like reaction of just, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Because like, if you think about it, like, for me, or maybe a lot of men, like when you come into like a spot where you like, okay, you want to make love every time, so it's like, you know, that whole thing, like, oh, just take it.
Just
like,
take
what?
it, get it in, get it out.
No,
Done.
that sounds like I'm raping you. Like, no, that's not gonna happen.
What did he say?
At that point, that's a job. Every time she's like, oh, just
because
like every once in a while she'd be like, oh, I was ready for you last night. You didn't. I'm like, how am I supposed to know that?
that's a whole
You
nother
just want to
topic.
lay
Let me
there.
write
I'm
that
like, what
down.
in the world?
That's a whole nother topic. We need to talk about like us thinking our husbands or man can read our minds. They can't.
We can't.
So
Not a lot of us can.
That
There's
is
a lot
a
of people
work
that
in
can, but
progress.
that means that they went through so many relationships and they understand other kind of different women, that once they come into another one, they've seen that kind of how you call it, that kind of character,
that's
that
a whole
kind of
nother topic.
personality. They've seen that, you know, and they could see that. But I've only been with Shamoya for 10 years, so it's like only one person. Come on now.
She was right about saying that we should stop thinking of it as a chore. And I think once I was able to relax in that way, I was able to enjoy more. I'm not perfect, but I'm, trying to be more like relaxed and enjoy. But my other thought on this whole thing is like, it also comes from your husband or your boyfriend or whatever it is. Also be mindful of just all the things we're going through as a woman. Because like she said, as a mom and stuff like that, you're doing stuff all day. You're cleaning, you're getting the kids ready, you're taking the kids to school, you're getting dinner ready, you're working a full-time job, you're doing all these other stuff. So to me, to help with that, it also comes from him doing something to help you.
And I do. Oh, I'm about to put you on blast. I'm about to put
I'm
her
not
on
saying you
blast.
don't. I'm just giving the people a perspective of just, to me, how about you, not you specifically, but a man, do a little bit more to just make the woman's life a little easier that day or that month or that week or whatever, just to kind of make them feel like, okay, I would love to be in bed by 9 with you to have that alone time, but I have dishes to wash, I have the kids to get ready, I have this to do and that to do. And just, you're not saying, okay, tonight we're going to have sex, so I'm going to help you, but it's just you generically doing it.
Yeah.
And then it leads to that, in my opinion. If that makes sense to you guys, I don't know.
I don't think Andrew Tate's going to like this comment.
That's why he blocked.
Oh man, I don't think Andrew Tate's gonna like that comment.
That's why it becomes like, after I do 50 things for the day and now you want it, I'm just gonna roll over and say take it.
No.
But if we get everything done together and we're there doing it as a partnership, we get through the day together, now we can just lay down and be like, the worries, away. That's my opinion on that.
And you know what? And it all comes down to, like, I don't want to call them chores, but like certain things men are good enough to do to cover, the woman's like low chores. Like, I'm not good with cleaning, so that's off my hands.
I don't need you to really go
that.
scrub the floor. No.
I can do the laundry, but
Sometimes
that's not
I started
my job.
ahead of. Well, it's our job.
That's not my job. Okay. I don't mind cooking. I can cook.
Exactly.
Okay.
But you be complaining about cooking.
I do, because I cook every day. Every day I cook.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Every day I cook. Okay.
The lies. There you go. This bitch. The lies.
And I can do the dishes. I have no problem getting wrinkles in my fingers. So.
Getting what?
Wrinkles.
Oh my God.
Wrinkles.
Not the wet wrinkles.
And like even before I took other like side hustles for myself, Shamoya used to always tell me, you need to do something else other than sit in the computer. I ain't got nothing else to do.
There's always
What
something
do you want me
to do.
So, I took it upon myself to start on this project, but that's a different story. Anyways.
But the thing about it is too, you guys be thinking big. Like, you're thinking of all the big chores right now. It's not always the big chores. It's the small little things that matter sometimes. Just tiny little things. And I'll give you guys an example because I'm about to snitch on him. One example is like when we were getting ready to go to Hawaii, and I had a busy,
Oh my God.
busy day. Okay,
Oh my God.
I had to get my hair done, which I don't know how to do, so I'm figuring out these braids. I knew I had to make everything into content for my channel because that sound is stuck in my head. Like, what's the word? Everything is content. Don't forget to record it. Like, it's drilled in my head now. I need to make, for the type of content I'm trying to create for my channel, it's all lifestyle. So I need to show things and pieces of my day, almost everything I do. So for me to want to have something to post all the time, I need to make the little things I do, which is not much, and record it. So I had my hair to get done and record it and do clips of that. I had unboxing stuff that I was going to take on vacation that I'm just opening. I had to film a try-on haul of the things I'm taking out the box. Then I had packing stuff to show, how to pack, packing tips, packing essentials. Then I had to actually pack. Then I had to like get ready for bed. So I had a full day. And we know how these days go by fast. This one over here, I don't even remember what he did all day. I really don't remember. But all I remember was as the evening came around.
What?
The evening came around.
Evening?
Yes.
Evening.
As the evening came around, somebody puts on a movie and just living his best life. And then, then I brought up packing. And of course, he packed his stuff.
I was already packed.
I'm over there
By
trying
the time I was sitting on that couch, I was already packed. I packed my stuff.
You did make a little dinner. Appreciate that.
What?
That was the day you threw the little fried rice thing together.
Oh.
I remember that.
Okay.
I think I had asked for it too. I didn't remember, but he did that. Pack his little stuff, 2 little things, and sat back down.
That was not 2 little things. Okay?
I'm over there trying to film
That
a
was
try-on
not 2
haul.
little
This
things.
loud movie going on in the background in my video. In my opinion, he never came to me and said, babe, I know you're having a stressful day. You're busy. You're running around. How can I make this easier for you? What can I help you with? Something.
Don't ask me to pack your bags.
You ain't got to do that. That's what I'm saying. There's other little things around during what I was doing. Hold the camera or something. Like, I don't know. Come help me over there. Come sit with me over there while I'm trying to...
This is my train of thoughts. Okay? This was
Leave
my
her
train of
alone.
thoughts. First and foremost, I don't even know what she got going on for her channel.
You got to ask.
I don't need to ask. I feel like I don't have to ask. This is my train of thought. She has so many tripods she can use for her phone to actually hold the camera.
But for that
and
day,
all this stuff. So it's like,
and I do it.
I don't know.
But
I just didn't. I wasn't in the mood to go in there and ask you, hey, you know, what is going? That was me. That's just how I was at that day.
That's why I said it's a little thing sometimes to where
I'm
that moment, not every filming day. I'm saying in that moment where we are getting ready for this trip, we have a morning flight, we're trying to get things together.
I tell you what,
offer something.
I could have done it worse and just gone to sleep.
It pretty much counts as that because this one right
I could
here,
have done worse.
I did everything, showered, go to bed. He stays out here, finishes movie, then go to bed later than I did, which was already like 2-3 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Then oversleeps the next morning. Expect me to wake him up?
You want to get there? We gonna get there somehow. Better wake me up. All I gotta say.
But that's what I'm trying to say, and this topic can go on and on in terms of like husbands and wives or boyfriend, girlfriend, just balance. Because to me, those little beanie things, not you being there the whole time, you don't have to come sit in the room for the 10 hours, but you just popping in and saying what I can help you with. Do you need anything? Do you need a drink? Do you need some water? Can I help you with something? Can I go pull your luggage out this closet for you?
I don't know. Some of you guys who are
little
following
things.
her videos, and I see her in there, I'm gonna pop in there while she's doing whatever it is that she's doing.
Hey,
try on. Are you okay? I'm just making sure you're all right.
I'm telling you, it's the little things because at the end of that day, guess what I want to do?
Nothing.
Climb.
No, you don't.
That tree.
No, you don't want to climb that damn bed. Is what you're gonna want to do. For a woman, I feel like it's never enough to do what you do on a daily basis. That's how I feel.
That's a lie.
That's how I feel.
That's a lie.
Because I can do.
Bring me a cup of water.
I can do that. Look, I cook, She wants me to serve her. She wants me to get her something to drink. She wants me to get her the utensil. She wants me to actually get her a pillow for her food. Let's just say. I'm just being exaggerating. I'm just exaggerating at the pillow part. All the other 4 things are true. All true. So it doesn't matter how small things are. I feel like it's not a lot of women are gonna do anything about it. That's how I feel.
I'm not a lot of women.
Oh, well.
I'm me.
I know enough to know when she's gonna actually give in.
And when do I give in? What gets me to give in? Acts of kindness. Not kindness, but acts of, you know what I mean, acts. Is it kindness? Was that the love language?
Not even hormones will get her in. So.
Oh my God. He ain't gonna put me on this spot.
I'm just saying.
I'm telling you right now, in front of our 509
subscribers. 9 subscribers. We lost one somehow. I don't know where. Last time I saw it was
probably
on
George.
509.
Hey George, you still here?
You still here? But listen.
I'm telling you guys right now how I am.
Listen.
It's the little things, and every woman is like that. If we're in a bad mood, we're not gonna want it. If we're stressed, we're not gonna want it. If we're we're not gonna want it. So you have to understand
I learned 2-3 years ago that if the woman psychologically is not in the mood to do it, it's not gonna happen. And I get that.
I agree.
But with this one, she's never in the mood.
That's a lie.
The lies. There you go. This bitch. The lies.
I'm in the mood. I just don't tell him I'm in the mood. That's the problem. And that's something I need to work on.
Look. Remember, you just said that. Look. And I've told her this all the time. She's always want to lay there like, oh, you can just take it. It's the same thing. It goes both ways.
I agree.
Hey, if you feeling it, don't wait for me. Come take it. Come take it. I care less.
I'm admitting my flaws. I said my flaw, and I can admit it right here. This should have been a freaking
podcast. Is what it could have been.
But that's why I said this topic can go on and on and on. But I can admit what I need to work on, because nobody's perfect, and nobody gonna come on here and act like every relationship is perfect and you don't have little things you can be better at. And those are conversations I have with myself and my mind, and thinking about it when I'm in the shower or something. I can do better at saying it, or just like he said, coming over and be ready for it. Mm-hmm. But I don't.
Listen, it'll be nice.
I want him to read my mind, and he can't. So.
No. Let's take that back. There be days that I come in, like if I had a long day of work, let's say, I come in and I see her and I'm like, maybe tonight's the night. So let me go and shower in case she decides she wants to take it. You know what I mean? Like that's my mentality. That's how I'm thinking. Because it shouldn't just be one way. It should be able to be.
Look, you over there thinking ways. That, and I'm over here thinking that. So.
Yeah, so I take a shower to make sure that she knows I'm showered and ready to go whenever you're ready. Because we agreed at the beginning of our relationship, we ain't doing nothing dirty.
Oh no, we ain't about that life.
We ain't about that life. I've heard and I've seen people talk about doing just straight out of work.
Yeah. Grandma's watching this.
Sorry, Grandma, but true. It's just like.
Anyways, but he's thinking that he's gonna shower and go sit at the computer, and I'm supposed to know. And I'm thinking the same thing. I'm gonna go shower. I'm gonna do my thing.
And then she's gonna lay down.
Yeah.
What?
Check the temperature. I'm ready to go.
I did check the temperature. As soon as I walked through them doors, I was like, yeah, I know tonight's the night. Let me go shower. That was my temperature check.
But you see, this is the thing, though. When he showers, he goes sit at the computer. So now I'm pissed off because you sitting at the computer. So that tells me you don't want it.
No, I want it. When I shower first, coming through that door, and I know that you're clear, I know. I'm ready. You should already read that. We talked about this before. You should already read that. If I'm coming in and we've even talked about it too. I come in, I take a shower, I'm clean, ready to go.
I guess.
No. Like we're by ourselves. We got other places that we can. Oh wait, no.
What did he say?
Because I'm all about that. Like I'm all about foreplaying and actually like role playing and just trying to see exactly
you were
like
trying
where she's
something
gonna go.
on me in the beginning.
You know,
Way
so
back
it's like
in the day.
I want to see where she's at. Like, if you just want to go
Look,
ahead and
I'm
lay
still
down on
at
the bed,
32
it's like,
years old. I'm still a shy
we
soul.
we have other places, like we got the garage, we got other bedroom, we got the other bathrooms, we got other counters, we got my computer chair. It's like there's so many places that we can even like imaginary do it. Like, why do we always have to do it in the bedroom? But that's another topic. Okay, we'll talk about that another time. You know,
Anyway,
so.
I'm even at 32 and even
No,
being
even on the
married.
still bike, Louis. Look, you got the still bike right there.
You trying to break the bike?
Hey, I'm just saying.
Anyway, like I
gotta
was
cut it off.
saying, like I said, the topic of sex and all that stuff, intimacy, it can go on and
It can.
on and on.
It can become.
But
it can become a big
I definitely
topic.
agree with, like, I wouldn't make it a weapon per se to where I'm like, you're not gonna get it unless, or hold it. I'm not withholding it for like a mean reason.
Yeah.
I just feel like as a woman, and I was telling him earlier too, we deal with like 4 weeks out the month where we basically only have one normal week. We have the pre-period symptoms and stuff. We have the cycle being on. We have the post one, PMS, all that stuff. So you really don't have a lot of good days, honestly speaking.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like life and work and everything. And like he said, psychologically, if you're not in there, you're just not in there.
Yeah.
So it's fighting that to put myself
and I feel like
in a position to
that
be
took
there,
me-
because I don't want him to feel like I'm just not doing it.
Yeah, that took me a minute to actually recognize
Understand?
that.
Yeah,
Like,
it took
to
you a
even
while.
understand
You
it.
got away from being like pissy about.
Yeah, like I
Being frustrated.
I learned after a while, you know, that women do have to be in the mood to actually get into that mood to actually get
Yeah.
into it. But at the same time, it's like, you know, okay, well, us guys, we're in the mood every day. At least I could be in the mood every day, but like when we talked about it in the beginning, like we talked about, you know, beginning became a job.
Yeah,
When we started doing it 3 times a day, that did get boring.
yeah, exactly.
That got boring by like the second day. I was just like, yeah, I don't know how celebrities do it. I don't know.
I see people
like that one girl saying that
marathon.
she does it every day or all day long. Not all day, but she does it at least 3 or 4 times a day. I'm like, huh?
No.
What?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh no.
Yeah, but
It's not that I'm not attracted to you, but it's just 3 or 4 times
plus,
a
I
day.
feel like
it's
you gotta
a
make the
little
person
bit
kind of
much.
miss you a little bit, and it just
Yeah.
make that make up that
Makes that
connection
spark.
again. Just remind you why.
Makes the fireworks.
And a lot of it came from just me. Like I said, I like to process things and think about things, and if I do things wrong, I like to go through my mind and be like, yeah, you shouldn't do that, or you shouldn't hold it that long from him or whatever. Not in a mean way, not intentionally, but just being like, what, you know, not mentally being in the space. So I had to kind of snap out of that a lot and be more free and be more comfortable in that sense, and, you know, a little more open. And I think I've came a long way.
Yeah.
But again, everything is a work in progress,
Yep.
and I'm working on it. And yeah, so overall, I agree with what she said. Don't hold it as a weapon. Don't think of it as a chore. And just, you want to make, like she said, be there for your man when you want him to come home to you in a way where, you know, if it was reversed, you would want to be treated the same way, type of thing. But I still stand by your partner also helping with those ways in which it can help you be better, type of thing. Help me be better. Help me be there for you. Help you, type of thing. Not say a favor, like, oh, I'm going to do this so I can get it, but just be more like mentally stimulating to prepare yourself so your partner can
you have
be
to be able to
there
just
for
like
you too.
randomly do it. Don't just be like, oh, I want some today, so I'm just gonna go and do it. Because if you do it that way,
It's a
and you
chore
don't get
again.
any,
You're thinking
not
about
gonna
the
do it ever
time,
again.
yeah.
Because you just like, well, she said to do it this way, and I'm doing it, but I'm not getting any now. So it's like, well, what's the point? So I'm not gonna do
Exactly.
it, and then you're gonna give up on that, you know. So don't think about it like, oh, I want some today, or I want some tomorrow, I want the next day. The next day.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna
because
do little
again,
things,
job,
just- it's
chore,
not that.
and everything. It just need to be spontaneous. It needs to be a build up, and I think I don't want to say that's what I'm lacking because I don't want it to come off that way. But I want more of that. I want more of the leading up to something instead of just, you know, stimulate the mind. Okay, I think he's ready to go. So,
well, you can close it. Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed this little, you know, reaction video / discussion.
Mm-hmm.
You finally
Like
get
a
your little
podcast.
sex topic.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
Comment down below and let me know what you guys think. Do you withhold sex for no reason?
You're a mean person. Either you're the male
Let me know.
withholding sex, or
If
you're
you're
the
a guy,
female
how you
withholding
feel about it.
sex.
If you're a girl, how you feel about it. Don't forget to leave us the comments. So,
Yep.
yeah. So give us a thumbs up. Comment down below. And we'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye. I should still work.
Sure, so damn squeaky. But there you go.
Yeah, they are. You know what else is squeaky? Why your face turn like that so fast?
We try, me.
God, I just try. You know, I gotta try. You gotta try. I gotta try. You gotta try. You just gotta try. I want to see what she's trying to do. Like, if you just take a shower, you just go straight to the bed. It's like,
Meet
are we
me in
like
the
like
bedroom.
no? Like, there's we're by ourselves. We got other places that we can. We should have put that in there. We don't need people looking like, wait a minute, I ain't sitting on that man's couch.